we close out the Season 4 semifinals here with a great one. If you've been keeping up with the season so far, you'll know that one of these teams here had to fight their way into the playoffs in a little play-in tournament type deal, if you will. The OC State Stallions look to do the unthinkable and beat the team that has not lost to anybody up to this point, and that's going to be the Central Houston Polytechnic Bloodhounds. And this is going to be a real great one here. We got the homies back in the booth once again. A little bit of caboose because he's doing his thug thizzle on the job, all the good stuff. But we do have Colby here as well, so make sure you show some love to your people.
How's it going, everyone? That is right. I am doing this and working.
That's the dedication we do about this, so folks.
You are a monster, man.
Well, that's dedication. You don't see no one doing it like us. That's what we do here in the USFA, the CSFA. It's all here for you. So make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates here. You'll see it on the ticker. You'll see it in the description down below. Make sure you give everybody a thumbs up and all the good stuff. Support the crew, man. We've been holding it down. Season 4 winding down ever so slowly, but I'm not mad at it. The progress has been fun. But we got two teams to talk about here, man. Just like I said, OCSU, they stormed back with 3 straight victories, I believe, in order to make the playoffs. Need a little help from OTech, but it's not a matter how you get it done as if you get it done or not. And they surely did it. What are your thoughts on OCSU so far in this game?
OCSU really turned a corner there those last few games. They went from being, wow, I can't imagine this team making the playoffs, to suddenly, hey, this team is dangerous, and if you're not paying attention, they can knock you down a peg or two. Just ask East Augusta.
Big facts. That was a big upset victory. I believe that was week 9 or 10, one of the two. Where they played. I had to double check the games. There's so many games this season, but Colby, I know you're pretty familiar with one of these teams here. What are your initial thoughts on the undefeated Central Houston Polytechnic Bloodhounds?
I mean, it took them a while to find their stride. Trying to balance out attention between their very sizable receiver core and maximize that, I think, took some work, but they've been there for most of the season. And really, though, I have to admit, I've been impressed with OCSU's passing game and how it's evolved over the season. You know, as Caboose was saying, they improved over the latter half, and it has been through the air that they've shown more improvement. Sir Lancelot and Justice Frost have turned into a very viable duo. It's a shame. I know they're losing Sir Lancelot after this year. Is that the same for Frost?
Frost is new.
Frost is a sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's going to have a solid career ahead of him then.
Shout out to the school admin, Lane Frost, the former school admin there for OCSU. First Fray, I know they're going to be watching this game pretty closely. And shout out to the quarterback as well there for OCSU to make this comeback possible, Kakashi Atake, doing his thing on the field. So you got to give him a lot of credit for actually being here, because it honestly could have been OTech's first playoff game here as opposed to what we're seeing now, but that is not how the league works. You got to make the plays, you got to get the victories. So I'll go ahead and stop rambling here and go to this gameplay screen on my side so you can see the verdict. And as you can see, it is still favored in regards to CHP getting the victory, but OCSU has one fan over there. You see on the right side, James said that this is going to be a game that CHP is going to want to forget. What are your thoughts on this so far?
Honestly, I think this is going to be an absolute battle. I don't think either team is really going to run away with it too early. Maybe in the fourth quarter you might get some garbage time touchdowns, but ultimately I think this is going to go down to the wire. And of course, now that I've said that, it's going to be a blowout in the first quarter.
That's going to be yeah, you are good with those predictions that do not go the way you say it before the game. You're really good at that. But
I mean, these two teams had very different results when they played in the season. The first time they played, I believe OCSU was up well into the third quarter.
I remember that game.
CHP mounted a pretty sizable rally. The next matchup was pretty one-sided. So I mean, we've seen both.
And this is going to be a very interesting one here. This will be the last game of the evening. And as you've seen the schedule within the server, it'll be the USFA's time to shine for the semifinals before we hit to the United Bowl, all the good stuff. But I think it's around that time, folks. Let's go ahead and get it popping here. I know y'all been waiting a little bit, but I needed someone to say hit that play game button so we can get this one started.
Hey, you don't need to wait for me. Let's get this show on the road.
Hey, say less, sir. Say less. We got 11 viewers up in here. You love to see it. Shout out to the homies up in the chat. Make sure you get that, get us in that algorithm, if you will. Make sure you like that video, of course, all the good stuff. But I'm ready to see some football. I don't know about y'all, but I'm hyped right now. I got my Mountain Dew ready. I should have got my whiskey, but I went to the Mountain Dew. I'll save the whiskey for the championship games, if you will. But let's go ahead and get it popping here. It's going to be OCSU taking the ball first in this one. And we are underway here in Houston, Texas. Welcome back to the channel. It's going to be your homie Justice Frost there on the return game, taking it past the 30. And it's going to be Stallion football. Let me flip this view so everyone can see how you're doing. Number 4, Kakashi Atake, standing tall in the pocket. Quick 2, Juan Cena, not John Cena. That's going to be Juan Cena. Gain of 2. Four wide receiver set here for Kakashi, looking for the man, not finding his receiver there in the middle of the field. Is going to be 3rd and 8. And definitely throw the ones in the chat. I love to see that. Throw your ones up in there. There's going to be Kakashi Atake passing this one. And it looked like the receivers got tied up there on that comeback. It's going to be 4th and 8.
Yeah, that happens a lot in sim leagues because there's a larger distance and running speeds between different receivers. So the route timing is a little harder to sync up.
A little bit of the jitters there, but here comes the 12-0 CHP Bloodhounds hitting the field for the first time. And Bridges under a little pressure immediately and almost threw a pick, but it's going to be 2nd and 10.
I think that was Jottle, and it looks like he hesitated on the route.
Yeah, it looked like it was trying to come back and then try to compensate for it, but did not work out in their favor. There goes Kevin Lee. It looked like he barely stepped out. He stepped out and is going to get to midfield, but he did get the first down. They gave him the first.
Oh, I think we got really lucky on the spot because
Right.
Someone might want to go check those line judges.
Yeah.
I'd be throwing that flag hard.
Throw it to the other side of the field, hit the coach in the back of the head or something, wasn't looking. 2nd and 10 here. Bridges looking for the first, and he's going to get Waylon Jottle there, number 7 to the 26-yard line, and they got that momentum going.
Doesn't take much for Central Houston to get going anyway, so.
Left side, 2nd catch on the day there for Lee. Got thrown in his head there. You got to make sure you check your neck pads and all the good stuff. 2nd and 5. Hand off to Edwards here. A lot of room, getting close to the 10. Make it the 11-yard line of CHP's offense. Off and running. Bridges, right side, caught by Kevin Lee, and he almost gets into the end zone there. Could not get the extra boost, but it's 2nd and 1 at the 2.
I mean, I'm not going to complain about it where the refs are spotting the ball after that first catch.
Bridges again, right side, and had to throw that one away. Nothing doing on that one. And you see right there in the chat, Frost World said, "Can I throw the red flag?" It said it is not possible, unfortunately, in this one. But hopefully we see that in the next iteration of the game. But Tom Edwards said, "I'm my own iteration. I'm going to get in that end zone right there." And there go that Bloodhound football. First points on the day goes to CHP.
I think that's kind of expected a little bit there. Central Houston being the undefeated team, it kind of stands to reason that they would probably come out swinging hard first. But you never know. Maybe the underdogs have a little bit of a fire under their ass.
And that's going to be OCSU taking that one up the right side. Is going to be taking it to around the 28. OCSU with take number 2, if you will. 4 wide receiver set here. Kashi looking for a man. Going to toss this one deep, a wide open man, but the pass off the mark, and that was an easy touchdown.
It would have been.
Interesting to see how this offense here for OCSU gets rolling. Left side and almost not intercepted, but that was nice defense there. It's going to be 3rd down quick. Looking for the conversion here. Kakashi, wide open man. Sir Lancelot running free, and he's not gonna get touched. Get that man in the end zone for the Stallion. Touchdown, baby.
And get that man in the draft coming up, because he will be there.
He says that he still wants to play a few more games in the CSFA before he goes up. He wants to get himself a championship before he heads to the big leagues. But we got ourselves a tie ball game once again. I like to see that 2 straight games looking nice in the beginning.
Yeah, in both cases, we had the higher seed score first, and then the underdog immediately answer back. Let him know that this is not going to be a pushover.
Absolutely.
CHP on the field again. 4 wide out set. Got Edwards in the backfield. They'll send him out and they'll pass it to him. He is open and he does get the 1st down catch down to the 46. First spray, he in the chat. I knew he was watching that one. He liked that one. He liked when I say Stallion football. Right side here. Nothing going. 2nd and 10. He seems to play like this. I might need to go back to that liquor counter and get some of that whiskey. But but that was a nice pass to the left side, but it worked. Bridges again. Right side is open. Kevin Lee spin move and still running, and he's going to fall into. Nope, he's not quite there. Marked shy at the 1 yard line.
I ain't complaining about that at all. This is a good game.
Colby says no complaints, keep it moving. And it's going to be sacked. It's going to be Williams pushing him back to the 9.
Inside the 3. It's a dreaded place to be.
Inside the 3 indeed. Going to look for a man here.
Long.
But who's that man? Falls forward into the end zone for the touchdown. Kevin Lee puts him back on top. Molyneux with
that moment of suspense.
and the extra point, no good.
Short at the 1 again.
No good on the extra point there by Molyneux. But it's going to be 13-7 here. And OCSU, if they could keep that offense rolling, that 1 point could be a difference maker.
Absolutely. If this game is decided by a point,
Sorry, I think it broke up on that one there. But it's going to be 1st and 10 here for OCSU. See if we can try again a little bit later. You know you're in the mountains, homie. Right side, no dice.
I know.
3 wide receiver set here. OCSU looking to get this lead back. And he's got a man in the middle field. Should have been picked.
Ooh. Receiver ran away from the ball on that one.
And it looked like he had a crosser going to the right side there. If Kakashi would just take a little bit more time there. But it's going to be 3rd and 10 here. Kakashi looking for the 1st. Tossing a deep right side and dropped.
That was a great decision, too. That's unfortunate.
Unfortunate there indeed there for OCSU. They're going to have to punt it back to CHP, who currently holds a 6-point lead. And you already know how it goes.
Is currently 2 for 9. He was a lot more accurate in the season. Obviously, CHP, very decent secondary. That is part of it, but
it's back on here for CHP. 3 wide out. Beck Dotson is there. We're going to pass it to Lee again. He's going to catch it. He's going to be 2nd and 3. And sack fumble picked up by Alvarez, the offensive lineman. Nebula Frost is going to be the man taking them down. It's going to be a 3rd and long situation here. And CHP dodged a big bullet.
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback get sacked twice in the first quarter.
Actually, that didn't happen in the last game, or it was first and second quarter. I'm not for sure. I don't quite remember.
Maybe first and second.
But either way, it's going to be OCSU football again. They do get the stop thanks to that sack by Frost. A big play. And it's going to be down at the 24-yard line here. Stallions looking to tie the game up. Right side again. Juan Cena with another catch. It's going to be 2nd and 7. And up again, there goes Herrick Denry there, getting, I believe, his first carry of the day, 3rd and 5. Left side, and then some coverage there. The pass not quite quick enough and a little inaccurate. Is going to be 4th and 5, and CHP gets the stop again. Make sure you hit that like button. This game's just getting started there. Carter with some nice moves, getting past the 35. There goes Bloodhound Football.
I'm not driving and commentating on a game for you to not hit the like button.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. We're doing all this work for you. You got to give them. It's going to be Bridges left side, and it's going to be Waylon Jotto with another catch. It's going to be 2nd and inches. But definitely convertible here. They set up a 3 wide receiver set, and off again is Edwards. He's going to barely get that first down right at midfield as we close quarter number 1. And you might as well keep it going. I need some 2s in the chat. Let's go ahead and do it for the first time. I ain't doing it in a minute. Bridges again. Right side is open. Caught by Kevin Lee again. And he's going to get another 7 or so. Going to start nicknaming Kevin Lee All Reliable. Bridges again. Looking right side. No one home on that play. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Left side, Isaiah Fowler with this first catch on the day on the curl route. Is going to move to the 36, keeping the chains moving.
And a surprisingly short route for him. Normally his catches tend to be a lot deeper.
Yeah, either that or maybe like one of those in routes as well. I've seen a lot from Fowler going across the middle. But it's going to be 2nd and 6 after that carry. Down to the 33. 5 wide out set again. Trying to left again and incomplete there. Is going to be 3rd down here. Bridges again, left side, and double coverage does not matter. OCSU interception, and there goes another senior getting ready to head to the big leagues. Andrew Green getting into the play.
Yeah, Andrew Green recently just had a massive update. He had about, I want to say 90 to 100 TPE just sitting, and he spent it right before playoff week.
Oh, wow. I did not know that either. That's very, very promising to hear. Shout out to A. Drewster. That's his username. I love it. It's going to be left side, and that's no good there. 3rd and 10.
Was that the same for Dan Green?
Yep.
Woo!
Did he update before these games?
No.
Oh, that was afterwards.
He spent all of his bank's TPE, which is like 100 some odd TPE, right before this playoff week.
Mm-hmm. I gotcha. You'll love to see it, so definitely going to help his draft stock as well, most for sure. It's going to be Carter taking this one. Could not do anything after the interception, and CHP's got it in Stallion territory. First fresh poking those eyes out was like, I know those guys. There's going to be a handoff to Tom Edwards, a juke move, and he just got smacked there at the 40. Hit him with that clothesline from hell. Bridges again left side and no one home. Is going to be third down. Five wide receivers set. Bridges under pressure and sacked right from the get-go. There, O'Reil's with the stop, and OCSU's holding their own on defense.
I mean, that OCSU defense is actually pretty stout with Dexter Hall, Biff Markham, and now Andrew Green. It's very, very stout.
Some would say underrated, but I know that they have a lot of fight in them. They're going to keep it moving. Right side, there goes the tight end. Aomaide Odell to the right side, and it's 2nd and 3. Shout out to all the viewers chatting and showing some love to the video. Kakashi hit as he throws, and pretty dicey there, but it hits the ground. It's going to give OCSU a chance to convert. Right side, and I don't know if that was supposed to be caught, but nice defense there overall by CHP, making sure they didn't get the first down, and looks like they're getting the ball back. Frosty World says he's concerned. There's still plenty of game left. Don't fret. It is going to be CHP taking it to the 43. Bridges right side. There goes Lee again. And it's going to be 2nd and 5. And one person we have not seen so far from the CHP offense, their studded tight end, the Vic Dotson.
Oh, no, you've called his name once or twice.
Did I really?
Yeah, you did.
Did I really?
Yeah, you did.
Maybe I have been drinking the whiskey. We're going to go 3rd and 6. Left side wide open Fowler, and that's inside the 30.
Route, I know.
Did I really know? I don't think I said his name at all.
You really did. It was like a 6-yard gain.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember. Maybe I have been drinking. Okay, 2nd and 10. We're going to keep moving. I'm going to keep it rolling here. 2nd and 10. 4 wide receivers set. Bridges again looking for the pass, and there goes Lee. Another solid gain there of 8, but it's 3rd and 2. And off Edwards. First down yardage, and it's going down to the 15-yard line there for the Bloodhounds.
Reminder, the Bloodhounds will get the ball back at the half, so they're in danger of putting this game pretty far out of reach.
Left side, I believe, to Lee. No good there. 2nd and 10. Three wide receiver set here. Bridges left side again to Lee. He's not quite getting out of bounds there. It's going to be 3rd and 5 again. CHP is showing a lot of heart in regards to converting those 3rd downs. But can he do it again? Right side, there goes Vic, and he's just going to take that one out of bounds there. Now I said it. Now I know I said it because it just happened. There's going to be 1st and goal at the 4.
I mean, OCSU is putting themselves in a great position every single set of downs, taking the 3rd down, but they just got to find a way to close it out.
There.
Yeah, it looked like that was one of those screenplays to their future quarterback there, Kenny Conn II. Going to be Bridges there, right side, and there goes Vic Dotson. I spoke his name, and he does something. 19-7 is your score, and they're going to open this a 2-possession lead now. Kick is up, and he does not miss it this time around. There goes CHP 20-7. Let's see if OCSU can find their way back into this game. Definitely need to get Frost and Lancelot more involved in the passing game. There's going to be Justice here, taking that pass to 25 to around the 27, 28. And here comes the Stallions. Cannot afford to let this game get out of hand. It's going to be Kakashi again. Left side is open and off the hands of that receiver. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. Looking again, under a little pressure, but still finds a drop at the end of that pass. 3rd and 10. That's not going to help their cause. Rough day there for Kakashi outside of that touchdown. Eric Dennery trying to make it back with the carry, and it's not happening. It's going to be 4th and 3, and looks like CHP is going to get this ball back right before the half. John Carter again with a return pass to 30. CHP has 1 minute 21 seconds left in this first half. Millfield, Edwards does make the play. It's going to be 2nd and 3. I looked at my screen and it was confusing me because they're on different times. I was like, wait, is that 4th down? It's going to be Bridges again. Sack fumble picked up by OCSU, and they definitely needed that. Big momentum shift here. They got a minute to work with. Right side, Sir Lancelot's getting out of bounds, keeping the clock in control after a gain of 6.
Definitely to put some points up after that.
5 for 20 now here for Kakashi. Looking for a man again, and another tie up there from the receivers to start a 4. Yeah, he had a little bit of extra burner. He tried to use his boost right there, but couldn't quite get there. It's 3rd and 4 here. Can they get the conversion? Looking middle field and not happening on that one. A little bit of a cross-up pattern there, maybe confused Kakashi.
Sure that was 2.
I'm not 100% sure either, to be honest, but looks like Luca Rodriguez will have his chance to get some points on the board, and it's barely through from 42, and it's going to be back to a 10-point ball game. Big points there, keeping themselves within striking distance there, but it's going to be Isaiah Fowler on the return, taking that to the 31-yard line. Five wide receiver set, looking deep middle field and deflected. I believe that was Tomlin Juicer on that. No, that was the wrong player. I believe that was Andrew Green on that one. Bridges again under a little pressure, but still finds a man, and that's a drop by Kevin Lee. Yeah, that was Kevin Lee, number 84, across the middle. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
I think that's.
Now, weren't you just calling
Mr. Reliable?
Kevin Lee reliable?
Yeah, Mr. Reliable, not so reliable on that play, and that's going to pretty much kill that drive, but looks like OCSU is not going to have a lot of time to work with, even if they was to do something. Unless they find a way to get them what? What? Okay. That didn't happen. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line. Only you didn't see that?
I'm driving.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So it like the player glitched away, and it just kind of rolled. The ball rolled. that was kind of funny. I was like, what? But 2nd and 10 here. Kakashi looking to get his receivers down the field. The comeback route to Sir Lancelot is good, but that will close half number 1. And what's been a solid game so far. Has some big plays on both sides of the field. What are your guys' thoughts on this so far?
I think it is kind of living up to what I originally said. But all this is, neither team is quite pulled out with a clear, definitive, oh, this is going to be a victory yet. OCSU can still turn this around and get right back into it with a quick score and start this half.
Most definitely here. Let's see what the stats look like. Looks like Sean Bridges is 20 for 33, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He's got 220 yards so far in the day. And Kakashi Atake, 6 for 24, 100 yards, 1 TD. And that's definitely not helping their cause to get back in this game. Definitely need to see that completion percentage go up a lot higher if they want any chance of getting the comeback victory here. Checking the game stats here, looks like Kevin Lee's well over 10 catches so far. 114 yards there, 1 TD. And let's see, Flame Dragon on the day, 3 tackles, 1 pass deflection. Sir Lancelot here, 3 for 88, 1 TD. And it looks like that's just defensive lineman. We won't worry about them. And it's going to be 8 for 31 on the day there for Tom Edwards, 1 TD. And it looks like Harry Demery only has 2 carries to his name in his second to last game or final game, depending on how this game ends up. And let's see here in the receiving side before I go, it's 61% for Bridges, and looks like 25% flush there for Kakashi. And Waylon Jotto so far, 2 for 34. Isaiah Fowler also 2 for 34. And let's see, Just Frost does not have a catch, 2 drops. That's pretty big there.
That is rough, yeah.
And it looks like I believe Jake Stevens there also having a drop to his name and no catches. So that's definitely not helping the cause there. Got to make sure you hook your quarterback up with those catches. And let's see, Molino here with 1 tackle and a deflected pass. It looks like Pablo Sanchez third there with 2 tackles. And that's all the users here. On the other side, we got Andrew Green on the day, got the interception, 3 tackles, 2 deflected passes. So a solid day from him so far. Tomlin Juicer, 5 tackles, 1 deflected pass, and it's going to be to the team stats right now. I kind of expected that. Total plays in favor of CHP at the current moment, 45 to 26, and total yards, which says the same thing here, 236 to 109. And let's see here, 3 sacks in favor of OC State, but at the current moment, really hasn't helped them in regards to getting the lead. 2 turnovers also in favor of OC State. What are you guys thinking about so far? How's it looking?
I mean, Orange County's defense is doing everything they possibly can to keep them in this game. It is
interception, yeah.
Yeah, it is up to Coach Frost to get his receiving core together. Right now, they are just totally out of it, and the offensive firepower that Central Houston has, it doesn't matter how great Orange County State's defense is playing, they're going to get their chances and get their points. So Orange County State needs to get their offense together ASAP.
And looking at the chat right here, Frosty's comment here is, my thoughts, WTF. That is his commentary there for the game there. You love to see it, except for his side where it's not going this way. But we still got another 20 minutes left in this one. Assuming we don't go to extra quarters here, OCSU has to send it to the team that is in the lead at the current moment. And it's 20 to 10 here in favor of CHP. Let's go ahead and get it popping again. It's going to be Fowler on the return here, taking that to around the 29-yard line or so. And it's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Bloodhounds. Bridges under some pressure, but still finds Lee. A flag on the play, and it's going to be on OCSU. Not the start the Stallions want, but it'll be 1st and 5 here. Bridges looking, not happening there. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Shout out to William Groves there popping in the chat. We got the 3s in the chat. You love to see it. Keep on spamming. Edwards hitting the backfield for the loss, and there goes Williams again. He was one of the highlighted players when we check the stats.
Yeah, I believe he had the first sack of the game.
3rd and 7 here, right side, and could not get the pass to the receiver. He was wide open there. That's a pass that we normally see Sean Bridges make.
Maybe taking one too many hits.
It could have been.
Trying to protect himself, threw it away just a little bit too early.
Yeah, it's going to be Tomlin Juicer doing as much as he can on that play. It's going to be 1st and 10 OCSU. You got to have to work with.
Red 23. Red 20.
Well, there's that quick stop I was talking about at the half.
Sir Lancelot with the catch, getting 5, and he's going to get 15 more. It's going to be down to the 48-yard line there after that play.
Face masks are brutal.
That's what that discipline attribute is for, to help mitigate those plays. But you know what can help mitigate those plays? Passing the ball to Sir Lancelot down to the 37-yard line, and they're driving.
Select.
Looking for a man is Kakashi. Finds Lancelot, 3 straight catches, and he's going to get 9 down to the 28.
And this is exactly the turnaround they needed.
Absolutely.
A great start here for the Stallions, but they need to punch it in. The pass under pressure is no good, right at the feet of the receiver. That's going to be 3rd and 1. Quick pitch left side in, quadruple coverage there, but it's going to be 4th and 1 here. A field goal will make it a 1-possession game.
Ooh, I don't know if I trust their kicker on this one.
Lucas gonna.
I'm not sure why they tried to pass it.
But he says you should stop doubting me, KC Cole B. He makes it from 45, and he's gonna make it a 20-13 ball game. We got something cooking. I was actually hoping he said he made that because I had that one lined up. I had that lined up. It was ready to go. 30-yard line.
Kicker a badge.
He says that you need to stop doubting me. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for CHP. Give it to Edwards. He's going to get around 5. Make it 4. 12 people in the chat. 9 likes. I don't like it. Like the video. My man's Caboose is driving for you. It's going to be back in the back of the end zones, but they're back in the line of scrimmage there. But the offsides penalty offsets that. It looks like it's going to be 2nd and 1 now.
Third and 1.
Right side caught by Fowler. Doesn't matter. It's going to be Isaiah Fowler down to the 42-yard line looking to get those points back. 42 yards away from the end zone. Bridges again. Gonna toss this deep in the right side, and Fowler says, I don't care about any field goal kicks. CHP's back in the touchdown. Wow, that was a big play right there.
That was Fowler. That's what he does.
That is what he does. 2 straight catches there, and he said he does not care. He's going to do what he does, and that's going to put CHP back in a two-possession ball game in favor of them. Let's see what Justice Frost has with this return here, past the 25 to around the 29. And OCSU. Now it's the time where you need to get some touchdowns.
Select.
Gonna toss this left side. Eric Denry is big out the backfield. Makes 1 man miss and past midfield already. OCSU not giving in. You love to see it. Kashi getting at least a 30%, so it is increasing. Trying it again, but it goes down after that play. 2nd and 10. Halfway through the 3rd. OCSU looking to get that touchdown back. Kashi. And almost threw a pick on the left side. And it's going to be 3rd and 10 here. $10 for 32 on the day. We're going to pass it again. Right side. Caught by Lancelot. He makes the first man miss and running free. That's going to be number 2 for first spray. And that's going to be touchdown Stallions. 27 to 19.
Between Fowler and Lancelot, we got this nice battle of the seniors, each making big plays against each other.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, both of them trying to play one more game here in the CSFA. They don't want to stop just yet. We got ourselves a 7-point ball game here in the 3rd quarter. You love to see it. Back to CHP. They have the offense to break any defense here, and they're looking to try to push it back to a 2-possession ball game, but OCSU got a little fire in them. I think they heard what Caboose said in the halftime show there. Edwards 2 juke moves and almost broke free, but he gets the first down at the end of it.
That was a beast run from him.
Frosty World says, hell yeah. He says he likes what he's seeing, but it's going to be 2nd and 5 coming up here after that carry. Won't be surprised if CHP starts leaning a little bit more to that run game if OCSU can't stop it. Bridges again. Middle field, caught by Mondo Garcia with his first catch of the day. Keeping it moving, and they're inside OCSU territory with that play.
And really mixing up his receivers here in the second half, being a lot less predictable.
Tossing it deep left side and wide open Fowler, and he's going to do it again. CHP on the scoreboard once again. Wow.
I think I called it a bit of a shootout. Anything you can do, I can do better. Central Houston trying to put this out of reach. Orange County not giving them any rope to play with.
I think that was a mark from Isaiah Fowler to Sir Lancelot to say, hey, like, this is my town. It's going to be Justice Frost here with the return. Got some nice blocks up front. Takes it to the 29 again. OCSU, once again in that 2-possession ball game. They definitely need to get the stop if they want to come back. This is not a game that favors OCSU. And a drop on the left side is not going to help their cause. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Kashi again, right side. And Sir Lancelot's going to run down the sidelines again. Another big play there to the 42. What is happening in the CSFA right now?
He cannot be tackled off the catch.
5 wide out set here. Look for a man. Got Dan Green there. He's going to the draft. We talked about Andrew a little bit earlier. Brother Dan says, I got plays in my pocket too. 2nd and inches. Left side here, then Reed falls forward, and he's going to barely get the first down there. Nice tackle there by Patrick McGowan, but it's going to be 1st and 10.
Oh, barely, it's all that matters.
Hand off here, then Reed, nice blocking. You see the push right there on the left side? Inside the 20 they go. They're not stopping. Three-wide receiver set here. And off again, Herrick Dennery makes 2 men miss, and he's going to get around 5. And I think I need to see some 4s in the chat. Spam them up for your boy. Especially if OCSU could punch this into the end zone. That's only going to help their cause. Try to get this comeback. OCSU not playing games. Handoff here, makes 1 man miss, and I think he got the first. Yes, he does. Down to the 8, and OCSU's moving. Pitching this again, left side, and he had 2 men open on that gameplay right there.
He had a choice of which touchdown he wanted.
Kashi again, middle of the field, and once again under the throne is going to be 3rd and goal. OCSU looking to get it.
Yeah. Like, by the time he let go of it, the receiver had already passed the spot he threw to.
Left side, caught by Lancelot, but nicely defended there from CHP. It's going to be a field goal attempt here. 9 minutes left here in the 4th. Luca barely bounces it in from 22 yards, and it's going to be 34-23. Big stop there from the CHP defense there for sure.
And OCSU needs a big stop here because CHP puts another one in the end zone. I think it's over.
It's going to be pretty tough for OCSU to come back from another touchdown. It's already pretty far out of reach there, but another touchdown here is going to make it a lot worse for the comeback. Down after a gain of 9 is Kevin Lee again. That is one guy OCSU cannot afford to leave open. Going to be Bridges sacked. It's going to be Williams again.
I believe is that number 4?
I think that's 3.
I lost count. All I know is he should get paid while he's in college for this type of performance. Left side, Kevin Lee says he doesn't care. He's going to take that one to the 46-yard line. He just said Williams who as he passed the first down marker. I don't know if y'all heard it, but I did. It's going to be right side here. There goes Vic Dotson with a catch there past the 40. You just see the amount of playmakers overall here for the team. And off again to Edwards there. They could pretty much give it to any big play position player on offense, and CHP has a chance to break it for 20-plus yards. That's testament to how good CHP has been building up since Season 1, if we're being honest. But it's going to be Edwards there, gain of around 3. Third and 5 here. Every first down is going to help their chance to burn some more clock, but they're not getting the first down there. And CHP has the chance to essentially erase that 22-yarder from OCSU with the kick here.
Not an easy one, though. 46 yards.
Mono barely gets it for 49, and that's going to make it 37-23. And OCSU is pretty much back to square one when this quarter ended. When the last quarter ended. And less time to work with here. Frost trying to do his best on the return. Gets it past the 25 to the 29 once again. He's been finding that 29-yard line pretty consistently all game long on these kick returns.
Ain't a bad spot to start either.
And off here goes Eric Denry. And I don't think the run game is what they need if they want a chance to get the comeback. If there's any time.
They need a touchdown here.
Looking right side and over the head of the receiver. It's going to be 3rd and 8. Passing it again, right side, caught by Sir Lancelot. This drive continues. A nice play to the right. Definitely needed that play there.
Lancelot has been a different man this half.
Kashi again, and there was a lot of coverage there over on the right side. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
I don't know what Frost put in those water bottles in the half, but they're working.
Obviously whiskey. Left side, no good.
Ooh. Another drop.
3rd and 10 here. And off again, Eric Denry's not getting past that first down mark with that play, and how the game is, they're going to punt the ball more than likely, I think. Yes, they are.
Both games, the message has been loud and clear. If you want to be a playoff receiver, work on those hands.
Work on those hands.
Because drops have killed both losing teams.
1st and 10 here. CHP essentially has the runway to run the clock out, but OCSU looking to keep them from doing that. 2nd and 9 here after the carry to Tom Edwards. Edwards, and he's going to get stopped there by Aiden Montana, and I believe he's one of the players going up as well, right? I believe he's a senior.
Yes, he is.
Had to double check my names there off the top of my head. 3rd and 10 with a 4 wide out. Said they're going to let the clock run a little bit, hit as he throws, and it's going to be dropped by that receiver there. Could not see the number. It's going to be 4th and 10 here for CHP, and they're going to punt it back to OCSU. Frosty said, "Don't count us out." And right now,
Not yet.
right now their focus is to at least make this score 37-30, and then we could talk about don't count us out. Right side here, the green makes one man miss, steps out of bounds. You can't be mad at that. 1st and 10 right at midfield.
First down and a clock stoppage. That's fantastic.
That's great, yeah.
Gotta crawl before you walk. Kashi again left side, and he has some room to get up the field, but he dropped that one. I think those are one of those, like, I see so much green in front of me, and then, like, you lose focus of the ball, and almost threw an interception there. 3rd and 10. A minute and a half left in this one. Right side again. Sir Lancelot makes one man miss, and he's going to take it into the end zone. OCSU, how do you do? This game ain't dead yet.
I mean, no matter how this game turns out, there are two candidates for MVP. Both of them are on OCSU. Like,
Williams
or Lancelot, and like make a genuine case for both. I don't think there's anyone on CHP you can say was as important.
Onside kick here. Can it get it? It goes towards CHP, and that's just bad news there. But it still gets OCSU, and they get it at the 34-yard line. This game ain't dead. Wow.
That was a 46-yard onside kick, and they recovered it.
Oh, man.
What is this game?
That's probably the most amazing onside kick I've ever seen in any league, sim or real.
How did that CHP player not recover the football? I don't know, but right side, and Justice Frost gets into the mix right on time, down at the 14-yard line. This game ain't dead.
This is so amazing, I can't even be mad if we lose.
Oh my gosh, handoff. Denry's gonna get around 5, make it 4, down to the 10.
I
Wow.
wish I wasn't driving. I wish I could stop and watch this.
Man, Eric Denry gets it closer. 3rd and 3, 40 seconds left.
Hike.
Kakashi again, middle field, caught by Lancelot, touchdown, OCSU. What is this game? What?
4 touchdowns, and I think all 4 to Lancelot.
Luca ties the ball game up with 31 seconds left. Back to freaking video, man. What do you want from us? Seriously, what do you want? What else do you want?
31 seconds and 3 timeouts. CHP can still answer back.
What do you want? Look, if you don't subscribe to this channel, I will hurt you. I swear. You can't do this any better.
Oh,
Okay, I won't hurt you physically. I won't hurt you physically. Right side is open. Kevin Lee gets into the mix, and that's going to take to the 42-yard line. 21 seconds left. And they're about 8 or 9 yards or so away from solid field goal range. This game ain't dead yet, and Lee's going to take it to around the 36. A kick from here would be around 53-ish yards.
Yeah, I wouldn't want it.
Bridges, left side, caught by Dotson. He makes it closer. 11 seconds here, 33-yard line. And they're going to set up for the ball game. Can Molyneux clutch up, kick up. And it bounces off the crossbar. Oh my God. And he gets it from 50. What is wrong with this game?
wow.
What?
Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking.
This might be the greatest game in league history. This might be. You know? Oh my gosh.
You could argue that, for a round 1 game, there's never been anything with stakes like this, with how close it was, the fact that this would be the final game for so many players.
Oh my God. And they got it to Lancelot on the last play, but he could not get out of bounds, not enough time. Oh, good night, folks. I'm just gonna cut off the stream. Just kidding. Wow, what a game here. I don't have lost words, yo. I don't know what to say. What are you guys' thoughts on this?
I mean, go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Look at Kakashi's numbers. He was 6 for 24 in the first half. Went on to go 14 for 27. Still 0 ints the whole game. Improved both his accuracy and his yards per reception. Just a fantastic second half, and obviously Lancelot was the hero of that. I will not sing his praises enough.
A heartbreaking loss there for OCSU, and definitely one of the closest games we've seen CHP been in, if not the closest. We're seeing OCSU getting the victory over the top dog here in CHP, but wow, I don't even know what to say. This is crazy. This is why you're supposed to get on the field, man. You can be making plays like this too. This is what gets me excited every day. 31 for 47 though. Sean Bridges does make his mark, hits 400 yards receiving, threw an interception, but did get the 4 TDs to go along with it. And Kakashi Take, just like the homie Kobe said, started out with 6 completions, ended it with 20. So those some big plays all around there for OCSU in that second half. Definitely made it a game. Something to remember for sure. Let's check these rest of these stats here. You see right there, Sir Lancelot with 13 for 267 and 4 TDs. I don't think there has ever been a game like that.
No.
I mean, talk about an individual effort.
Wow. And they see right there, Williams had 2 sacks on the day. Solid day from him. Flame Dragon with the solid day, 7 tackles, 2 PDs. Man, it's going to be fun looking through these stats really quick. Let's see what they got. 66% on the day for Bridges. Kakashi ended it with 39%, but it felt like more, especially after that second half. You know what I'm saying? Tom Edwards on the day, 18 for 57, got the touchdown. Eric Dennery, 10 for 45, and what appears to be his final game in OC State. Let's see here. What else happened? Kevin Lee ended the day with 16 catches, 171 yards, 1 TD, including a real big catch in that last drive to get him close enough to get the victory. Isaiah Fowler, 5 catches, 138, 2 TDs. And Waylon Jottle, 2 for 34 on the day. And it looks like Justice Frost had a real big catch to make that tying touchdown there. Had a few drops there, but when he came through when a number was called on that play in that last drive. Looks like Stevens there dropped the ball the only time. Well, we don't know how many targets, but looks like he did drop the football on one of those plays there. Looks like Molyneux there with 5 tackles, a deflected pass. Dragon once again with 7 tackles, 2 deflected passes. Pablo Sanchez with 4 tackles and a deflected pass. Looks like Patrick McGowan with 5 tackles, a tackle for loss. And don't worry about that. That's bot player. I will give this bot player some credit though. Williams, he did stuck this on now. He showed out. I like to see it. Andrew Green there with 3 tackles, got the interception in the first half, 2 deflected passes. Aiden Montana with a great game for his last game in OCSU, 11 tackles on the day. Tomlin Juicer, 9 tackles, and looks like that's another bot player there. He also had a sack. Good job. Total plays, fairly even from what we're seeing here. Not total plays, but at least the yards, just 60, a little bit less than 60 off from total yards here, 70 to 61 in regards to the plays. And it looks like 4 sacks on the day there for OC State University, and also had the 2 turnovers as well. So, what are your thoughts hearing these stats, fellas?
For once, I called it the right way at the very beginning. It was going to be a tight, contested game that turned into a shootout, and the last team that scored was going to win.
You did say that.
And I was right. And I'm just sad that I had to be driving the entire time while calling.
Yeah, you have to watch that. That's definitely going in the greatest hits. This one and the last one, they're both going in. I don't think there's any dispute on that. They both have to go in for this game. And let's see what these users have in regards to their stats real quick here. Let me see here. How much percentage? 39%. Yes, for Kakashi. Averaging 4.5 on the day for Eric Dennery, a solid day for him. Juan Cena there. Yeah, we'll go over those in a bit. Juan Cena there, 2 for 5 on the day. Dan Green, 2 for 21 on the day. Eric Dennery there, 1 for 23. Justice Frost there, 1 for 19. Eodell with 1 for 7. Looks like Stevens had 6 targets and dropped 1 of them. That's what I was trying to see what they had before, and we'll check the drops here. Looks like 10 total. And in a game like this, I think if 2 of those were catches, we might have a different ball game. You never know.
Yep.
Let's see here. That's how close that game was. You love to see it, though. I love it. Aiden Montana led the way once again. 11 tackles there, 1 tackle for loss. Tomlin Juicer, 9 tackles. 1 deflected pass. Biff Markham in his last game, right? He's a senior as well, right? He is? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, he is. Last game here, 7 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. Let's see. Dexter Hall there, 6 6 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. Nebula Frost there with 4 tackles and a sack, and I believe that was in the first quarter too. Andrew Green there with 3 tackles, got that interception, got the 2 deflected passes, and let's see if there's any other users. I believe that's all of them. Nope. Tenzo Yamato, he did get a deflected pass, not much else, but still has plenty of games left in him. He's not a senior. Tom Juicer ended the day with 2.5 yards on the punt return. Just Frost averaging 16.5. Might as well call him Mr. 29-yard line. That's what he was doing the majority of the game. 7 total kicks, and Luca was on point. If he missed one of them, this was not going to happen. This wouldn't happen. So that's how good that game was. He was on point there. Looks like 13 points. My math's right, yeah. That looks good to me. I can math today. Good job, me. And we'll check the punting averages after the game, like we always do. Going into the victors here, let's see, 66%. Just a beautiful game here for Sean Bridges overall. But gotta give credit to those receivers there. We'll talk to them in a little bit. Averaging a little bit over 3 there for Tom Edwards. Kevin Lee, once again, 16 for 171, 1 TD. Looks like Isaiah Fowler, 5 for 30. Can't read. Now 5 for 138 and 2 TDs. Good job, Isaiah Fowler. He still has a chance to make some more stats in his final game in the national championship. Same could be said there for Vic Dotson, getting in the end zone, 4 for 31. And let's see, Edwards there, 2 for 28 on the day in the receiving game. Waylon Jottle, 2 for 34. Looks like Kenny Khan, the second, had 1 catch, but it was on that 1 screen play a little bit earlier, so it went backwards there. And Mondo Garcia, 1 for 10. And let's check the drops here. And that's 4. Only 4 drops for CHP. So a little bit of a difference there, 4 to 10 on that side. Let's see, Flame Dragon there, 7 tackles on the day, 2 deflected passes, 5 tackles, 1 deflected pass there from Jake Molino. And let's see, Patrick McGowan, 5 tackles, a tackle for loss, solid day. 4 tackles on the day for Pablo Sanchez III. And let's see here, John Carter there with 2 tackles and deflected pass. He'll have 1 more game to play in the big leagues, in the CSFA before he heads to the big leagues. And John Fowler, same thing for him. He'll have 1 more game, 1 tackle there on the day. Dom Toretto Jr. there with 1 tackle as well. And that's all the users here. Return wise, 6 for 50 for John Carter, averaging a little bit over 8. Pablo Sanchez III got that. I'm not sure where this from. What was that from? I'm not sure. I'm going to keep it moving. Isaiah Fowler, 7 for 119, averaging 17 yards on the return for the kick returns. And Jack Molino missing 1 extra point. And actually, that's a big difference too, because he made all of his kicks play 1. And if he was to make that, then they'll have to go for the 2-point conversion if everything lined up perfectly. So another big play there that we did not know until it happened. 7 total kicks, made 6 of them, and it looks like it's a total of 10 points there for Jack Molino. Good job. And we'll check the punting stats as always after the game. But the CSFA semifinals is over, and we have our natty rematch of last season coming back again. Isagusta versus CHP. How y'all feel about this?
I think it's going to be one heck of a matchup if today's game is anything to go off of.
Sheesh. Kobe, what you thinking about this, man?
I was so invested in just what a great game it was. I kind of forgot at times that I wanted to win. Like, it was just...
I felt that.
Like, that onside kick, like, that killed, I think, any... team bias. It was just such an amazing play. And of course, Lancelot, like how could you not root for him? It's
outrageous.
It was amazing.
I feel that was the best game I've ever seen in this league.
Me personally,
Hands down.
I will not disagree. Well, I won't disagree with you on that. Like this, that was just beautiful, beautiful football right there. A lot of craziness, big plays on both sides. You love to see it. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up here. The semifinals is completed. And as I said before, we got East Augusta University and CHP, Central Houston Polytechnic, going at it again for the national championship coming up. That will be this Friday. But before we get to that, we still got to talk about the big boys up top. The USFA has their semifinals. That'll be coming tomorrow. And we've got a couple of good games there for you as well. So make sure you stand by for that. But outside of that, do you have any other closing? I know we already said a lot. It was just a great game. But anything else before I close out for today?
Hey, you know what? If you're Orange County, yeah, this loss sucks. And, yeah, you're going to have a tough rebuild next season. But take heart in this game. You fought hard. You took a team that had been undefeated all season right to the brink. And they had to nail, what was it, a 51-yard field goal that doinked off the crossbar and in? There is nothing to be ashamed of in that.
Big facts. Anything else for you, Kobe?
Just one more time. I mean, what a farewell game for Sir Lancelot. As a senior, he will be moving on, has been mentioned. Aiden Montana will be moving on, of course, from Mile High. They had several players. This is going to be such a fantastic draft. I'm looking forward to seeing how these careers turn out.
Big facts on that. We got pretty much everything rolling for that as well. So make sure you stay tuned for the draft a little bit later. But I'll go ahead and close it off on that note. It's been a pleasure getting these games out for you again. Make sure you stand by for tomorrow for USFA playoffs. And this is Casey Kobe and the homie Caboose. And you got me right there, Stacks